Alright, so in this video we're going to turn an old dented, beat up scooter wheel into a hose holder for the garage. So here's the problem I'm trying to solve. I've got my hose for washing my cars and stuff inside because our climate, these things don't last very long if you leave them outside. And I just put this on here, but you can see it starts crimping the hose, and which when you go to stretch it out gives you kinks and stuff. So I'm gonna bolt that rim on the wall after I fix it up a bit, and not only make it look cool, but keep it from kinking. So first thing we're gonna do is pull this old disc brake off and see what we got underneath. So as you can see, we've got this hub here that, you know, kind of takes away from it. You know, this pattern kind of reminds me of a kind of Porsche turbo wheel or something, Porsche turbo wheel. So I think I might cut or machine this boss off and not only lighten it up because I'm putting it on the wall, but also make this pattern look decent. I might polish this a little bit and paint the spokes. The back side's got the hub in it. Alright, so in order to get these big old aluminum chunks off here, instead of having to cut all the way through them, I use my cutoff wheel and cut around the edge, make basically a fault line, and then hit it with a hammer and off they came. So now I'm going to try and figure a way to fixture this thing up with my mini mill and mill the rest of this off so it looks a little bit more appealing. Alright, so I've got her fixtured up here in the mini mill. We're gonna mill this center boss area down here and see what she looks like. I had to switch the fixturing up a little bit, so I ended up going from the center, and instead of trying to do side to side machining, Alright, here it is. The machining's done. You can see I took the lip and all the bosses down. I'm going to hit that with a little bit of sandpaper and smooth out some of the tooling marks, and then clean this thing up and paint it. Alright, so I washed and scuffed the wheel and then shot it with primer. And then I had some charcoal laying around, so I blew the center charcoal. And now I'm about to blow the wheel colored paint. You know, ideally if you wanted to make it perfect, you'd use, you know, you'd polish it or whatever. But again, this is a hose holder and this wheel's got rash all over it. There's big old dings on the other side, so, you know, it's a hose holder. Quick, cheap, easy. Alright, so here's my bracket to hold the wheel hose reel to the wall. I've got a piece of, you know, 1/4 inch flat bar or 3/16 flat bar here. I just drilled 2 holes in to drywall screw it to the wall. And then I've got an old wheel stud, press-in wheel stud that came out of an old rear end, so I'm going to weld that there. And then I've got a super flashy Go Fast green lug nut here that will secure it all on. Alright, so the bracket's on the wall. Here we go. Get my hose here. Look at that. Well, that concludes this here video. So, to recap, the wheel was free, a little bit of machining, a little bit of free spray paint, bracket I built, boom. Cheap idea for a hose holder.